I am trying to get a case unstuck. Hornady. Sorry about that. It's a Hornady. And my phone won't stay up. It's a Hornady 280 Ackley case. I use the Hornady one-shot case lube. Sprayed them. I'll show them to you. I'm trying to get the case unstuck. I don't know if I can. I had them in this here, and I sprayed from this side, over top, and down both other sides. And I made sure I had plenty on it. I don't know if you can see it shine, but they're still sticky. But it broke the bottom completely off of the damn shell case. This bottom right here, it ripped the ears off of the base of it, the cartridge head. Here we go. This piece here was still in there. This unscrewed and this come off. I didn't realize that was still in there. I stuck a screwdriver down in there and started trying to hit the bottom of the shell case, trying to knock it out, and cracked this piece right here. You probably can't see the crack. You might be able to see a little bit of it right there. It's cracked right there and right there. Yeah, you can kind of see it crack right there. Anyway, this decapping pin fell out and this unscrewed and come out. Well, this is still in there. Didn't realize it. I'm used to using lead eyes. You can pull it out, it'll come out. This didn't. That cracked. Hornady's website, they don't offer these that I could find anywhere. So I just spent another $50 dad blame dollars on another complete 2 die set. I am still trying to get this one out. I've tried everything in the world to take my little yeah, I'm got things going through my mind. Took that Dremel and ground the bottom out so I could get this piece back out. And once I got it out, then I wasn't scared to beat on the shell case, but I had it so big then, the screwdrivers just popping through and it kept breaking the end off, so I ground it out. Screwed in one of these screws, because Hornady has a thing where you drill it out and you can tap it and then screw it, da-da-da-da-da-da. So I've got a tap and die set. I use this one here. I'm not going to give you the size because I really don't have any idea what it is. Found a bolt that was real close to it. It's a long head bolt, I think, out of a old car. And I put my Hornady lock ring on here. Got me a 1/2-inch drive socket here and a 1/2-inch drive socket here to take up the space so it don't wind all the way down in there. I'm putting this on there. This is a little old cheap vise from Harbor Freight, and I can't turn it by hand anymore, so I have to put a little pressure on it, give a little extra strength. I'm hoping it's threading down into the shell case and pulling the shell case out as it's threading in. This is like I said, this is just a little old cheap bench mount. The first time I bought it a couple of weeks ago, a month ago. I've never had it out of the box till today. I hope that's a sign it's pulling the shell case out and not eating the brass up. It's nickel plated brass. I hope it ain't eating the brass up. Hope it's actually pulling the shell case out. It don't feel like it's stripping, so it might be pulling it out. I have tried everything to get this out, and so far this was the best setup as far as feeling like it's pulling it out. Whether it is or not, I don't know. I hope like a devil it is. Got real easy. Hey, look at there. Pulled the shell case out. I got it out. Still gotta have a new die set though. That was a 1/2 inch drive 3/4 socket. And that ain't gonna come off over it. That's a 17 millimeter 1/2 inch drive. You can see the bolt I used. See how bad that is? There's nothing left of the head. I mean, it ripped it off. So I had to take a screwdriver and I was trying to beat it to bend it and it wouldn't do nothing. So I ground it out, put a bolt in there, screwed it in, it just ripped right out. Put a bolt in, it ripped out, put a bolt. And I finally found this one. Looks like an old head bolt off of a car or brake bolt one or something. And it finally pulled it out. Now, I can say, okay, I don't think I've eaten my... I did run the screwdriver down in from the top end and try to catch on the edge of that lip and beat it out, and I could see all that brass wadded up in there, and I'm like, holy crap. I don't know if it'll see where it's all eat up in there, but I thought I might have scarred the inside of my walls of my die. But if you look, there's no scars on the outside. So I think I might have saved it, the die, but I still need this piece here, the ball that resizes the head, because when it goes up in here, the way these are designed, they're different than Lee. These, your shell case goes up in there, it squeezes the head, the neck of the shell case up inside the cylinder and sets it, and then when you pull it back down out of there, this comes up, hits that and pulls it back out on your way down, because this is at the bottom of the stroke. And this up here pushes your neck in tighter than spec, and then this pulls it back out to spec. As you can see, it won't go in there. So I never got to pull it back out, but I did polish. I did take this and polish the, I took this and polished the crap out of it with some JB Bore paste I had and my Dremel, and polished it, and it's pretty slick. But this part here, if I could get something to point with a little better than my hands full of crap, not that this is any better, but this part right here to right here is smaller than this part here. You got from this, there's a little ring right there. From that ring, a little marking from that ring right there, that is the size of the neck, the 280.284 for a 280 actually. And this is smaller, so this bend right here on the smaller part, it does not, the crack does not protrude up past that. I don't know if you can see that line on there. Yeah, you might be able to see that. There's a line right there, but you can tell that that is short, smaller in diameter You can see where a crack is right there. And then right there's the other one. You can see it does not, it gets close, but it does not protrude up into where that line is, and that line is the diameter of the neck. So I might still be able to use this. I will try it and see. Anyway, just wanted to show you that. Oh man, I have been messing with this. Now I'm gonna have to clean this out and polish. I'm gonna get my Dremel and polish and clean all this up and make it look pretty, and then I'll put it back together. I have been messing with this. Messed with it a little bit the other day. Then I sat down and thought, how am I gonna get it? And I started looking. They showed a Hornady stuck case remover that somebody had bought, and you drill it out, tap it, and they send you the tap and drill bit, and then you screw a bolt down in there with a piece on here, and it tightens down and pulls the shell case out. Okay, so I got the little one. It screwed down into the brass without me threading it, and I used washers and my Lee quick lock bushings. These are the old style. This is the new style. It's got the lock ring built onto it. That's all I use now. These I keep in case I get a set of dies in it I want to use, but I don't want to have to order some more. I'll just use these. And I had this up like that, screwed down on there with this, locking it, and then trying to tighten it, and it bent the washer, but it, you know, and then it just stripped out. Luckily, that bolt I thought was long enough and I had enough threads. If I could get it down in there enough, I might be able to get enough pressure, and I had to go to the toolbox and get sockets, but I got it out. Now the fun part's getting this off the bolt. No big deal. Anyway, just wanted to post that real quick. That was a reloading boo-boo. So y'all have a good one. Ridge Runner Outdoors out. Oh, I am working up new loads with a trophy bonded tipped Federal for the 280. I went out the other day and shot. It was raining. I didn't get my chronograph out. And so I didn't chronograph any loads. I did. Don't know real quick. You guys can see this. I started at 57.8 grains here and went up to 60.2. Now the 60.2, this one I never shot at. This is my best group, but I'm doing an OCW load, so this don't matter. It's 1.039. You got 2 bullets right here, and then the third one come over to right here. That's a good group. But that's not the group I want to use, because on the OCW load, you can look at Dan Newberry's OCW, it'll explain it. Between this one, you want to know the center of the group is where you want to know. This one and this one is pretty close. I could split the difference between 57.8 and 58.4 and go right in the middle and load them, and it would work pretty good. But I'm going to reload this and reshoot this again. But if I was going to go with any load, I'd go with 58.4, because this one here, I did pull this one, and this one's just a little low, and that's in the center. This one's in the center. That one's almost in the center. And these are all low and just, you know, a little to the left. So I could go 58.4, and that'd be pretty close. It's 1.75 inch group, but you adjust your overall length to make your group shrink. So, and I got it set out 20 thousandths off of lands, and with them bullets, everybody says loaded at book, you know, length, and it'll shoot great. So I'm going to bring them back down to where they're about 50 thousandths off of lands and start there and then work down. But I'm going to stick with a 58.4 grain. Anyway, that's reloaded 23 too I was using. 3.343. Federal gold medal match primers, 160 grain Federal trophy bonded tip bullets, and Federal nickel plated brass. I pulled the bullets and just dumped my powder and stuff in there. It might be one reason I got a little bit of pressure on that 60.2. Holler at you later. Thank you. Bye.